Hello everyone, this is my, I don't even know what number work in progress this is, but for my Zaku 2 2.0, I'll show you a little bit of what I've got so far. I am really happy about what I've got so far. I probably shouldn't have snapped it all together so far, but I couldn't have resisted the urge. As you see, the legs from before, I still have not done the detail inside of the battle scarring. And the main issue with that is that whenever I paint these, you're going to get paint on your finger and it's possible to touch the rest of the kit, so that's one reason why I shouldn't have done that. But, I can just pull that off. These beads here were very difficult to get in there. I actually had to use a little bit of glue to stick them in there because they kept popping out. They were easier on the Zaku real grade, but I'm really happy with this overall. As you see, as far as the legs go, some of the new things I added in Battleship Gray knee hinge parts right there. And then I took this black paint right here. This is the only real complaint that I have about the kits, is that like the knees and the chest, I just went ahead and painted those in the beginning without doing any battle damage to them, but I guess you can't have all battle damage, then it'll look too tacky. I put some, what this color is right here, it's a combination of this color. First I did an undercoat of black, and then I took this color here and lightly brushed over it, so you get a combination of both, and I think that looks very well. And actually, there are two different colors. I bought, this color here is olive drab number 2, and this color here is olive drab number 1. It's a bit darker. And I'm using those colors for things like this. I'm really happy with this. It doesn't really look all that great now with all the scarring and stuff on it, but I need to do some touch-ups around the back part right here, because where I was painting it, there was really no way for me to hold it except for tape. But around on the front, I'm going to be putting in some silver, and then I'm going to take like a matte clear finish. I got to go get some and put it over it, and doing the bullet holes and everything. It's going to look pretty good. And then I'm really happy with this piece as well right here, the spike shoulder pad. I put in a cut right there. I sanded it down with very rough sandpaper. I clipped off the top and put a little bit of dents up there and back here. The front one doesn't have too much because usually I would imagine it would be his top one right there. And I put a little bit of gashes in there. And then right here as well. And I guess a little bit before I start talking about the things that I haven't, that stuff right there, what I'm still working on. I'm really happy with this piece right here, the little silver thrusters. There's a piece that goes over top of that. I don't know if I want that or not, because this already looks really good like this. I might just leave it because that looks really good, or I may just put the other one on there. And as far as the skirts, I'm really liking these skirts. This part up here is movable a little bit. You got the skirt movement down here. Can't move. You really are limited in movement once you put the torso on. But as far as damage on the skirt, I put a little cut right there, and a couple bullet holes right there. I'm really happy with that color, the good combination. Let me know what you guys think of this color combination, because I use a multitude of different colors and combinations on this. And as far as the arms go, this is going to be his left arm right here. He's got a scar right here, even though it's going to be covered up by this. It's going to look like that. But even though this is a darker color, I need to go buy some more. I'm going to use this olive drab 2 right here for the rest of his arm. That way it'll look better. A good variety of colors without going too far away from what it's supposed to look like. And as far as the pieces in here go, these are just a couple primed pieces. I never primed the inside because I don't know, it's a waste, unless I absolutely have to do it. Now, I'll show you the head. This is the head right here. Looks all around. And I still have got to prime this, but I'll put it together and show you how it looks. Alright. You see I got a cut right there from like a beam saber or something. And then on this side, this part is cut away right there, like it's blown away. And then once you look on the inside, you can see that I actually took my X-Acto knife and put a little bit of chipping in there, like spider webbing, like the glass is being damaged or broken. And also, if I attach the head, you can see where I'd slowly, if it'll focus, where I'd slowly carved in a little bit on that part where it looked like he had been punched or something, which caused that to break and caused the glass to shatter a little bit. There's a small dent on the top right there. And I'm going to be using the horn. Not that horn. Where is his horn? Here we are. I'm going to be using his horn right here. I haven't primed that because it's so little already. I'm just going to go over with the paint. And I'm going to be using the leg color right here. It's going to be that color whenever I go buy more. As far as the other pieces, there's really nothing too special. There was a separate horn I had shaved away a little bit. I'm thinking about possibly like adding it on like a blade onto his arm or something. I don't know. If it looks cheesy, then I'm not going to do it. And as far as the dry rub goes, that went on pretty well. I'm going to do more dry rubs. I have some of these right here. The video's getting a little long. I have some of these right here. I'm going to put the stars on there. I'm actually thinking about taking a particular part of the kit and slightly cutting in like dashes for like all the suits that he shot down. But yeah, this is a really great looking kit. I don't know if I showed you guys this last time, but I took this part here and I cut it in half so that you can see that action. One big complaint that I have about this kit is that right there, it's hard to stay lined up, and the alignment of that can actually change the height of the leg. But yeah, I think it looks really good. And the back parts, I still need to go over that a little bit. I might take that off and repaint that one, because where I put it on the masking tape to tape it, like on one of these skewers, it doesn't get all the sides of it. But yeah, that is all that I have so far, and let me know what you guys think, and I'll see you guys later.